Howdy, y'all. I'm Justin.
And I'm Kim.
Welcome to Cowboys Like Us, the podcast where we talk about Taylor Swift and her music. Yeehaw.
Surprise, it's a minisode. Welcome back to the Cowboys Like Us podcast.
Yep, it is our first ever bonus episode, minisode, whatever you want to call it. And we are joined by Madeline Irby, the pod gremlin.
I'm here, present. I exist.
Yep, she does. She has been working hard on our social media. We currently have 312 followers on Threads.
Hell yeah.
That's the big
In
one.
about 36 hours, yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty impressive.
It's happening. It's all happening.
Exactly.
I guess to start off with, Madeline, tell us a little bit about your journey as a Swiftie. At what
As
point
a
did you get on the
Swiftie.
ride? Yeah.
Yeah, and you know, yourself and who you are. We've established that you're the pod gremlin officially on the pod, but
I mean, that's all
Yeah.
she. Yeah.
I exist. I have been here in some capacity since the beginning of time. I have many a name. My name is Madeline. You people call me Mad, Maddie, maybe on the internet. Maybe is my initials, where you will see me on Threads and on our Instagram. I have crossed paths with Taylor Swift a total of 0 times in real life, which is very sad. I have never seen her. But she and I have crossed paths probably 2 times in my life, really, with a little bit of sprinkling in the middle. I was raised on country music, and that would have been my first introduction to her as a young little country fan who adored the curly blonde girl with the guitar and her banjo song. That brought me joy. I loved Mean. I've been very excited about Mean, Taylor's version, hitting. But that was about it for me and Taylor for a little while. I got all the way up through Speak Now, and then really didn't listen to much of Red. I was in high school when Red dropped, and one of my bigger Swiftie friends would drive me around, and I'd hear songs from Red in her car. But that's where my nostalgia is for that album. I didn't really listen to it when it came out. I didn't, back then all of my music was pirated on my computer, and I did not pirate Red. And then I only heard Taylor's radio hit until last fall. I listened to a lot of music, and in episode 1 we established, you guys, your genres of music, but I listened to a lot of genres of music, and I will listen to anything that anyone throws at me. And those college years and those mid-adult, mid-20s years was a lot of experimental music. I listened to a lot of things, and I was not going to listen to whatever was mainstream at the time, and that did happen to be the old T-Swift. And Kim brought Taylor back into my life with, I don't know what I listened to first. Kim, you might remember. I feel like it can't have been Folklore. But Kim brought him back into my life with the announcement of Midnight. Midnight was going to come out, and things were getting hyped. And Kim brought the full discography. I started giving time to each album leading up to Midnight, and then after Midnight, I finished my full Taylor discography listen through.
There you go.
yeah, I think it probably started with like a couple songs here and there, like, oh my God, you haven't heard anything since, Speak Now or Red. You need to listen to this. But I feel like the first album you really dove into was Folklore.
It really was Folklore for like a beginning to end. I'm trying to think if I listened to Red before I listened to Folklore. I don't think I did. I'd listened to songs from Red.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you didn't, because I was like, you need to listen to Reputation, and you were like, no, because that's who you are as a person.
Anyway, and then I spent the last 10 months or so learning everything I can about the music side of her music and listening to every bit of music that I could find that she's put out. And I'm still finding new things because I took such a break from her in my life. It's exciting.
Honestly, seems a little overwhelming to do in 10 months.
I have people to hold my hand. As a pod gremlin, I am also the official, unofficial third wheel of this podcast and this couple, and mom and dad can take me through this.
Yep, there you go. Well, Why are we here, Kimberly? Why is this happening? What are we doing?
We're gonna do a little Taylor Swift fantasy draft.
How does it work?
Oh, that's a great question. All right.
Yeah, I created these rules before I knew that it was already kind of a thing on TikTok, different versions of Swiftie fan drafts, because I am a big fantasy football guy, and I thought that could be cool. We could play a game with Taylor's.
The three of us are already in a fantasy football league.
Yeah,
we all enjoy it. So
Justice League, the greatest league of all.
Rating champ.
That's right. Kimberly won it.
Anyway, all right, for our fantasy draft, we are going to do a snake draft with 10 rounds. We're going to draft 10 total songs across all of Taylor's discography, minus like Christmas albums, all of her standard albums.
Yeah.
I didn't even consider the Christmas songs.
I thought about it when I was reading.
When studying for this podcast, I did not even look at the Christmas songs.
When it was like flex any category you want, I was like, do a Christmas song.
No.
Okay, so our positions, we're gonna have one opener. Has to be an opener on a standard album.
So there's 10 of them.
Yep. One closer, again, has to be a closer on a standard album. One vault song, so officially from the re-records from the vault.
Spotify tells you if it's from the vault or not, which is helpful.
One bonus song, so from a deluxe version or a platinum, Target exclusive, something like that. One feature, so Taylor Swift featuring whoever. One flex song, so you can pick like a wild card. And then 4 standard album tracks.
Is that math correct? Does that math work? Is that 10?
That math.
7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, it does.
Yay. All right. Well, I guess let's just get right to it then with round 1. Unless.
How are we going to decide who goes first?
I think as the guest, Madeline should get to pick first.
Okay.
And then you and me can rock, paper, scissors. You want to do it now?
Rock, paper, scissors? Yeah. Okay.
Here we go.
Roll Tide. You have to say it out loud.
Yeah.
Kimberly won. So Kimberly will pick second. I will pick third. And then
I'll always be second.
Yeah.
Don't know.
What did she choose? What was her winning weapon?
Oh, scissors, and Justin picked paper.
Yep, scissors cut.
Nice. Likely story. All right. Well, I am going to come in early with a round 1 pick, a hard round 1 closer mastermind from Midnight.
Oh,
I had a feeling.
Feeling in that closer position real early. Gonna end my album, Mastermind.
It's a bold choice. It was sort of low on my list of closers. So, Kimberly, what about you?
So I was talking to Justin and I was like, does it need to be a cohesive album when you finish it? And he was like, that's up to you. It just,
That is up to the fan.
So I have picked 3 different roads I could go down. And now I have to make a decision. And I'm in a corner. So I think I'm going to go with a closer like Madeline and go ahead and get the one that I know I want, which is Daylight from Lover.
All right. 2 closers to start with. I think that's smart because the closer pool is shallow. And so with that in mind, I'm going to take my closer as well. And I think I'm going to take Clean from 1989.
That was on my short list too.
And then round 2, the snake draft. So I'm first in this round. And I will pick, I think I'm going to go ahead and take my opener. And I'm going to take, there's some good ones. I'm going to take Willow, though. I like Willow. Madeline, or Kimberly, excuse me.
Kim.
All right. With my closer pick, I have determined my road I'm going down. So my opener is going to be Lavender Haze.
That was the one I was thinking about. But I picked Willow over it. Tough.
You both picked off of my short list.
So what do you have left?
I'm gonna go ahead and grab my opener too, so that Justin can't be rude and throw a flex in here for some ridiculous reason. I'm gonna grab Ready for It, Reputation.
Okay, so that was one of my other ones. My third short list was Fearless, and those were my 3 roads. I was like, I'm either gonna go grunge, I'm gonna go kind of like poppy, or I'm gonna go a little more.
I decided to go 4 options for all of these just to have, even though that's more heads than we have, I didn't care. I wanted 4 options. So I went Willow and Lavender Haze and Ready for It. And the one, because solid song. Anyway, moving on. I'm taking Ready for It from Reputation. Snake draft though. So for the round 3 pick.
Round 3, pick 1. It's you again.
Round 3, pick 1. Where do I want to go next?
I'm just waiting to see who's gonna break and take the obvious first standard.
I am.
Is there an obvious first standard?
I think so.
I feel like it's really. I don't think there's. I think it's all too good. But with Mastermind and Ready for It in mind, I'm gonna go ahead and grab I Can See You, the latest vault track. I'm gonna grab a vault track.
All right, Kimberly.
I need a clarification question.
All right.
Because I think now I understand what you're saying.
Yep.
Is All Too Well and All Too Well 10-minute version in play?
What do we think? Do we think we should make the
Like,
10-minute?
Yes.
Right.
I think they're both in play because the 10-minute version, I mean, that's a vault track.
Okay, but yeah.
Right. So you could potentially take All Too Well as a standard track and
as a standard track, and then you'd have both versions.
Okay.
And someone would think you were superior and vote for you.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Well, then, with that being said, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Hold on. I'm gonna take a deluxe song, and I'm gonna take It's Different.
That's a good one.
Good choice.
Yep. All right.
From the Midnight's Till Dawn edition, as well as the Midnight, whatever that Target collection was called.
Yep, she's got a lot of editions, that is for sure.
But I personally didn't get it until the Till Dawn edition because I have not yet purchased a hard copy of Midnight because I'm a bad fan.
Same. Before that, I was just getting it off YouTube.
I am a believer that the superior version of All Too Well is the standard version. And so that is what I'm going to take with the final pick of the 3rd round as my first standard track, All Too Well. We move on to round 4, pick 1, which is also me. And I'm going to take, what am I going to take? I think I'm going to take, it's hard, man. It's getting hard. Yeah. What goes with these songs I have? Do I need to perk it up a little bit or do I keep going sad? I think I'm going to take Timeless as my vault track.
Nice.
All right. Kimberly.
Damn. I was gonna do it, but I'm actually not gonna do it. I was gonna take All Too Well 10-minute version, but it fits with one of my other avenues. So instead, I'm gonna take When Emma Falls in Love.
Oh, you did.
Hard one to see leave.
Hard one to see leave. That was dirty.
Madeline wanted that one. I know.
I did, but it wasn't a priority. It's why we went I Can See You. It's not the bop, it's not the vibe. It'll be okay. I can let it go. Yeah. Okay, so I do hate writing it under your name though. Let's see. When all right, round 4. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a bonus. I'm gonna go with Paris from Midnight 3 a.m. edition.
Nice.
Good choice.
Yep. Paris, and then coming in round 5, snaking it right around, I am going to go ahead and grab my flex. And my flex is going to be another bonus. I'm going to go with The Lakes from Folklore Deluxe, the bonus track.
Yeah, I thought you'd do that.
I knew you would.
All right. Round 5, pick 2, Kimberly.
I'm going to take my flex.
Okay.
And I'm going to take Cruel Summer.
You bitch.
Nice.
I was going to take it. This next pick.
Nope.
It makes sense.
It looks
stuff, but
it looks so good on her list. Okay.
Yeah. I was going to take Getaway Car, but I was like, I think Cruel Summer works better.
No,
Yeah.
Cruel Summer looks great with your stuff. Don't listen to him. Just these round 5.
a banger is a banger, and I was gonna take it. because I made it work. But thematically, it didn't make much sense, so that's all right.
Yeah.
I'm okay. I can live with it. I'm gonna go ahead then, and I'm gonna take my feature, Exile from Folklore, featuring Bonnie there.
Nice.
Nice. Good choice.
And round 6, pick one, snaking it around. I'm gonna take which one goes with my stuff. I'm gonna take Cardigan because
Okay.
Cardigan's a great song.
Yep.
There's
Cardigan
one-
is a great song. So that'll be one of your standard tracks.
Yep, or potentially the flex, but I think I'm standarding it.
Are you considering it your flex position?
Not at the moment, no.
Okay, cool. I'm just coding them beside each pick.
Yeah, I'm counting it as standard for now.
Is it me?
Yep.
Oh.
It is you. Round 6, pick 6 for the Kim Cam.
I am gonna take Forever and Always.
Nice.
Another good choice.
Standard track, forever and always. All right, pick 6. Words that kind of hurt me. Okay, I'm gonna go Haunted. Speak now. Taylor's
Solid.
version, regular track. The first regular track of the game. Haunted. And then snaking it around. We're gonna go Blank Space from 1989. Another regular track.
Solid.
Solid, yeah.
Kimberly.
Right. Pick 7.
I'm gonna take another standard track.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull from Debut.
Oh boy, I wasn't gonna take any of them, so that's good.
Throw it back.
I don't think anybody was, but I'm gonna.
Hey, I listened to it and I wasn't going to.
I am gonna take I'm Only Me When I'm With You.
Okay, that's good.
All right. And now it is me, my 7th pick. I'm gonna take. Oh man. Since I took Cardigan, I'm going to take August. Make it a
Oh,
duology.
you're gonna get the pair.
Yep, I'm not taking Betty spoilers. So
Spoiler
anyone who
alert.
likes that, welcome to it.
Yeah, I thought about taking August, but then I was like, I don't want the other two, and it doesn't feel like it should stand alone necessarily.
Not necessarily.
So I don't know.
All right. And then we snake back around to pick number 8. Round 8, pick 1. And I'm gonna take. I'm gonna take Never Grow Up because fuck it, let's make people cry. Let's just lean in. This is the path I've gone down, and I'm gonna commit to the bit.
Good.
Kimberly,
Un momento, por favor. Doing a little math.
bienvenidos a Slinky Dog Dash.
Bienvenidos. Swanky Dog Dash. We could be in Disney right now, but we're not.
Because so disappointing.
Oh shit, I just realized I haven't got a bonus yet. Whoops. Hope there's still some good ones.
All right. I'm gonna take my feature,
Okay. What's it gonna be?
Run, featuring Ed Sheeran.
Solid.
Featuring Eddie Boy. All right, I'm actually going to follow you up with my feature as well. I'm going to go Snow on the Beach featuring more Lana from the Midnight Till Dawn edition.
Good choice.
That was on my short list, but I was between Run and Nothing New.
I was very worried Snow on the Beach was going to end up on your list because it's kind of hitting that vibe for me, but it fits over here too.
I feel like I'm already too Midnight's heavy.
Vibe. All right, Snow on the Beach, more Lana specifically. All right, and then snaking it around, gonna have to finish out these last 2 regular tracks. I am gonna grab Wildest Dreams, 1989.
Damn, that's a good one.
Nice.
Whew. All right. It is time for Kimberly's
Nice pick.
9th pick. Yeah,
We're getting to the end, boys.
that's it. Don't leave any hanging that you want.
I think I'm gonna come out of this with not a single Reputation song, and
Not too late.
hurts.
Because you're a
my heart.
poser.
It's not too late.
Hurts my heart. I just don't think it works.
Yeah.
I have one in mind from Rep that would be good on your list. I think you could pull it out.
Maybe, but I think instead I'm gonna go Style, 1989.
Nice.
All right.
Justin, just as a reminder, you do currently have 7 regular tracks. or 7 regular tracks. 4 number 7s, which are regular tracks on my thing. You could go with the select, or you could go with the bonus.
Yeah, I gotta take a bonus, and I get my last 2 picks right here. So I'm gonna
Oh
go
yeah,
ahead.
finish this up.
Yep, I'm gonna finish mine up. I'm actually gonna take You Are in Love. Still slow, still vibey, but it's got a more hopeful idea. So I think that my stuff.
Crazy.
You don't like that song?
It's fine.
I like that one. I think it's a good one.
I
Also,
like the other 2 from the deluxe 1989.
but neither of those would go with my stuff.
No, but I'm just saying in general.
Right. Okay. And so now I just have my flex, and I'm going to put, what am I gonna put there? I'm gonna put Mirror Ball there.
Ah, good choice.
That was one of my flexes too.
And I think I got a fucking banger, boys. I think I got a winner right here.
All right, Cam, last pick, number 10.
I'm between 3 songs. 2 from Speak Now and 1 from Folklore. I think for a little bit of grunge, I'm gonna have to go Speak Now. And it's basically an eeny, meeny, miny, mo situation.
Follow your heart.
I'm gonna go Better Than Revenge.
Nice.
All right. On to the final pick.
And
Madeline, will it be?
is that Taylor's version, Kim?
Yeah.
Is it with
I don't care about
the
the
new
mattress.
lyrics? Spoiler for anyone that hasn't listened to that album yet.
Yep.
Okay,
Wow.
well, I'm going to close mine off with Gold Rush from Evermore.
Nice.
That was one I looked
And-
at. My last one too.
So, as far as our team lineup goes, opener has to open it,
Yep.
closer has to close it. Everything else has got to fit in between.
That's it. So whatever order you think.
Yeah, it's up to our own discussion.
All right. I think we have all created our album, our fantasy Taylor Swift album.
Yeah.
Madeline, would you like to give us yours first?
Yeah, I can kick it off. We can do draft order. I was struggling for a title for mine. It has a lot of vibes, and I kind of feel the vibe, but I don't really know what the vibe is. So I'm gonna say nice, because that's been my go-to Taylor Swift word recently, Kim. From many a Taylor Swift thing since Midnight has come out. There's a lot to unpack there. I'm calling mine nice. So we're gonna opener, Ready For It. Go from Ready For It straight into Blank Space, keeping it upbeat. Mellowing out with track 3 to Snow on the Beach, featuring more Lana Del Rey. That leads us into more of the melodrama driving beat of Gold Rush.
Okay.
Which leads us immediately into falling head over heels and picking back up and falling deeply in love again and dealing with all of that in Paris. Paris drives her straight, I say her being the main character of this album, assuming there is one, that drives her straight into I Can See You. We go from Paris to I Can See You to Wildest Dreams. Shit is starting to crumble. We're cussing on this pod. Shit's starting to crumble. You into Wildest Dreams, and then ripped apart, Haunted. Haunted on track 8, bringing it in to track 9. She's bringing it in at the lakes. We've had a therapy session or 2, but we're still real sad. Getting back on our high horse, back on the grind with Mastermind, closing it out. Or nice, maybe's version.
All right. Kimberly, what have you got?
My playlist is called Lover, but Make It Better, Kimberly's version.
I like that.
So, kicking it off on a bop with Lavender Haze. It's a good funky feel to start with.
Mm-hmm.
Then we go into When Emma Falls in Love, because it starts off a little slow, but it builds up.
Okay.
Then we go into Run, which kind of brings us back down to a little slower. But again, with the build up, we go into I'm Only Me When I'm With You.
Okay.
So at this point, we've just kind of been happy in love. And then we go into Forever and Always, which is obviously a breakup song, but it's top of a breakup song. From Forever and Always into Cruel Summer for our apex.
The climax.
Exactly. from Cruel Summer into Style, from Style into Better Than Revenge, Taylor's version.
Oof.
Really going hard here then.
Oof.
And then Better Than Revenge into Hits Different. So it's sort of like Better Than Revenge is our tiny like second climax. And then kind of slowly coming down from that, Hits Different into Daylight.
Yeah, the second climax is never quite as extreme.
You have a roller coaster of a playlist. There's a lot of emotion there.
I do, yes. That's what I like in an album.
All right. Well, bringing it home, mine is kind of, I guess in a lot of ways, the opposite of Kimberly's. Hers is upbeat and fun for the most part. Even the sad songs are still
That's what I was going for.
still vibing. Mine is aptly titled Melancholia, and it begins with Willow, right into Cardigan, on into Exile, and then on to Mirrorball. So 3 folklore tracks, back to back to back. And then we go to All Too Well in the 5 spot, the climax, the thematic climax. And then August, Never Grow Up, You Are in Love, Timeless, and Clean to close it out. Mine does
I
not.
really like that. I really like that Willow to Cardigan transition.
Yeah,
And that All Too Well to August transition. Both really solid.
yeah. The only ones I really don't like so much, I'll go ahead and give this away to the listener. The 1989 songs just don't vibe. Like the synth just doesn't play with the folky vibe of the others. But it is what it is. We made the decisions we made.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you all for listening to our first ever bonus episode, the Fantasy Draft. Our albums we've made will all be up on our Instagram and Threads and Twitter, I guess, too, potentially. Go on, listen to them all, vote on them, and tell us who won. Why is it me? Tell us.
I as the pod gremlin, I will be accepting 500-word essays on why one of us is correct. But also, we'll feature these playlists on our Spotify once we get that to go in.
Yeah.
There you have
don't want to build it yourself.
Are we gonna put a poll on Instagram and Spotify to be like, pick your favorite Justin Gremlin
Yeah.
10?
We can do that. Threads does not have, people have been complaining, Threads does not have polls yet, but we can do a triple post and see which gets the most interaction.
Yep, we're gonna put it everywhere.
It'll get out. It'll get out. People can roast us as they see fit. But thank you for having me in person.
Yeah.
Well,
Gotta be back on
to
more
be here.
minisodes.
that's right. Anything else?
I think so. Follow us on social media, and that's that.
All right. Thanks for listening. Good night.
Catch you on the flip side, S words. Oh.
Oh, I'm sad I didn't get a bye. Those are my faves. I like those.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you for listening to Cowboys Like Us. Follow us on Twitter at cowboyslike_pod and Instagram at cowboyslikeus_pod. New episodes every Monday on Spotify or wherever you listen to podcasts. Y'all come back now, you hear?